Do your thing. Do your thing. Go ahead.
All right. So, good evening, everybody. Excited to be here with you guys tonight. I am going to I think you have to give me screen sharing options
Got you. Got you. 1 second.
where they can see what's going on.
Okay. You got the option now, Queen?
Let's see. Yes, I do.
All right.
Perfect.
Boom.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, you guys, I am Keenya Kelly. I'm a branding and video marketing expert, is what I call myself. I've been on TikTok now for a year. When I originally got started on TikTok, like it was during the pandemic. And for me, the way that I operate my business is like, I feel like I go to the number one, the best strategist on the planet. I always go to God and I always ask God and Jesus to give me the greatest creative strategies. And I've been doing that for a while. And so, like, at some point in time in 2020 or like 2019, I was asking for a strategy and I heard get on TikTok, which I thought it was the wildest strategy because I was like, what does Jesus know about TikTok? Right. And then it just didn't make any sense to me because all I knew about TikTok was the baby shark challenge because one of my friends had done the baby shark challenge like a dance. And I was like, makes no sense. But I get on TikTok and originally I was doing it to be entertained because like I thought I was gonna die because of COVID and all all the things that we're all like watching TV like we're gonna die. And so that's what I thought was happening. So I got on thinking about I was going to be entertained, and then I ended up turning into the entertainment on TikTok, and people started like responding to me like in a certain way, and I was like, "Oh, people actually like me." But then I started like seeing some marketers that were there that were marketing their businesses, driving people to their email lists and their funnels, and I was just like, "Wait a second!" And then it kind of clicked that the reason why I'm here was to build my business, and so I honestly had no idea what I was doing. I thought it was just teenagers dancing. Was seeing a lot of teens with bikinis on, with their behinds and all that type of stuff, and I was like, but and I also felt like a grandma because like this year I'll be 40, and I'm like on this app like I can't figure out what in the world's going on with all these buttons and all this stuff. But I'm someone like I'm okay with taking a challenge, right? And so I was like, I'm gonna learn this. It's not gonna master me. I'm gonna learn this. And so I started playing around with it. And my first probably 100 videos were awful, because I was learning how to do it, how to be a TikToker. Like, I realized early on that the way that I was on Instagram and on Facebook wasn't working on TikTok. TikTok required something else. TikTok required me to get out of my boxes that I have gotten in as a result of like being a consultant or in corporate and all that. And once I started really tapping into this aspect of myself that the other social medias didn't require, I started to really blow up. Like people always ask me like, how do you describe yourself? And I say, well, I'm a mixture between Oprah Winfrey, Billy Graham, Jim Carrey, and SpongeBob SquarePants. And that's like my legit personality. Like if you watch me for a while, you'll be like, this girl is crazy. But I couldn't be Jim Carrey and SpongeBob. I had to be Oprah or Billy Graham. But once I started being all that, TikTok is like, it just started taking off. But what ended up happening from there was like big name podcasters that I've always dreamed of being on their podcast started finding me and wanted to interview me about TikTok. And it just kept happening over and over and over again. And finally, I realized I'm onto something. People started booking one-on-one calls for TikTok, and influencers were paying me to help them make money on TikTok because they didn't know how to build a business and all that. And fast forward at the end of 2020, I was like, I have a design agency and I didn't want to do it anymore. I was like, I just felt overwhelmed with like clients, having to like go back and forth with revisions. And I just talked to God and said, I don't want to do it anymore. And he said, great, go double down on TikTok. And once I doubled down on TikTok, everything has exploded. We have potential this year that if we don't hit 1 million, we could come very close, all because of what's happening with TikTok. And so I say all that to say that, if you've been asking yourself, is TikTok for me? The answer is absolutely. Even though that the larger demographic on TikTok are younger people, most social media apps start with younger people, except for Clubhouse. The only app that has started with people older than 25 is Clubhouse because the younger generation is typically more of a risk taker. They're willing to do something different. So when you're starting out on Clubhouse on TikTok, you're gonna notice that there are a lot more younger people than there are like you. But if you're getting on there now, you're really getting in front of a trend that is like it's spiraling out of control. Because if you look at what's happening with the world, our attention span is very minimal. Like we used to be able to sit in front of a Facebook Live for an hour. Now people have to cut it down. Podcasts, you would listen to an hour podcast. Now they're saying the best time is 12 minutes. We used to watch these long YouTubes. Now they're like 12, 15 minutes. And then LinkedIn, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, somebody else, YouTube, they all have these things called shorts, which is very short videos, 15-second videos, like where you can post pieces of content. And that's because the social media world is becoming more about short form video content than about long form. And so the number one way to create amazing content for your business and be able to use it for all other platforms is TikTok, because TikTok has all the belts and whistles, all the creativity you could ever dream of. And then you people take it to the other platforms and they grow and they build there. Okay. So if you are an Instagrammer and you have lots of followers on Instagram and you're not using Reels yet, you should be. But instead of creating Reels on Reels, you can create content on TikTok and then remove the watermark and then put it on Reels and then post that in other places. Okay. All right. So I'm going to actually pull up my screen and let you guys see what's going on TikTok. But hang on, I gotta, my little doohickey thing, I gotta get it, make sure it's connected. Okay, hold on. Okay, my screen, and I'm gonna do a screen share real quick. Okay. All right, can you guys see my screen? Just my phone screen? Somebody do this, you can see. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the TikTok, app. In case you guys are not familiar with it, but this is the home screen. So the thing about TikTok is there's two screens, very similar to Facebook. There is the following page and there's the for you page. The following page, this is content of people that I actually follow on TikTok. Right. So once you start following certain people, if you only want to see content from those you follow, you click on following, and that's what's going to be in your feed. The for you page, this is like it's not like Facebook. This is the page where TikTok will push out content for you. Right, it's like based upon the content that you've interacted with is what you're going to see on the for you page. So if you have kids or if you have younger nieces and nephews, don't look at their phones to determine what TikTok is about, because TikTok is showing them content for them. Like whatever they've interacted with, that's what they're seeing on their for you page. So once you get onto the app, start interacting with content that you like. If you don't like it, just hold your finger down and then that's going to pop up and you can hit not interested and you're going to see less content like that. But if you do like it, just hit the heart button and then TikTok is going to show you more content. Okay. All right. So let me show you what's actually happening here on the screen. So this is Christine Snaps. I follow her. This is where you could follow. If I was not following her, I'll show you one. Let's find one I'm not following. Okay, so this girl, I'm not following her. If I wanted to follow her, I just click on this little red button here, and that lets me follow her. If I want to like her video, if I want to comment, and if I want to do something with her video, I just click that button. So you tap on that, and then what that's going to do is going to give you options. It lets me, I can send it to these people. These are people I followed recently or something like that. I can copy this link and send it to people. I can send it to someone's direct message. I can do all these things with it as long as she gives us the options to do so, right? If I want to report her video, I can do that. If I want to duet her video, I click that. Now, what is a duet? A duet is just basically I'm side by side with her. So oftentimes somebody will be doing something in their video, and if that video is viral, I'll do a duet to it, and it makes the video go viral even more, because I will typically do like a hilarious reaction to that video, and then it typically goes viral. So that's a duet. And then you've got what's called a stitch. We don't have enough time to go into all of that, but a stitch is basically where I can take a piece of her video, and that's the first thing that you see, and then I can record my response to that. And that happens a lot on TikTok. Or if I just want to save her video, I could just click on add to favorites, and it will save to one of my favorites. Okay. In addition to that, Oftentimes people will be on TikTok and they'll say, how is everybody using the same sound? I don't understand what's going on. Well, what's happening is this thing down here. So she is doing a makeup tutorial, but there's a sound attached to this video, right? And you can see it's called Vibe Vibe Room Remix by Eduardo or whomever. If I want to use that sound that she's using, I just click on this little thing that's spinning, and it's going to show me one, everybody that has used that sound. It's going to show me the person that uploaded it to TikTok, which is this person right here. And I can do a couple things. I can either save the audio to use it later by hitting add to favorites, or I can click on use this sound. And then now all I do here is record my actual video, and I can record my video to that particular sound. Okay. Now let me go back out, and I'm just going to walk you guys through buttons. Okay. So in addition to that, here's what's going on down here. So down here, this is the, hold on. Okay, this is the home screen. So if I ever want to bring myself back here, which is the following and for you page, I just click on home. To click here, this is where you can get additional content ideas or what is super hot on TikTok right now. Or as a business owner, if you're saying to yourself, I want to use TikTok, but I have no idea how people are doing what it is that I do, then when you click on discover, there's a bar up here and you click on search. And now you can type in what it is you do. Let's just say you do personal finance. Well, you just type in finance there, and then TikTok is going to pull up the top videos on finance, which are these here. If you want to see people that talk about finance, right, or have finance in their name, you just click on users, and now you see all these people. If you want to see some videos that talk about finance, you click there. If you want to see sounds that are associated with finance, you click on there. Or if you want to see hashtags with finance, then you click on that. Okay. And this is how you guys can get creative ideas for business content, because oftentimes people that aren't on TikTok, they don't know how. If you're a plastic surgeon or you're a dentist, you're like, how can I do TikToks? Well, you can just go here, you can type in dentist, right? And you're going to see all these dentists on TikTok teaching, let's just see speaker, right? Well, then look, now you've got all these, well, these are speakers, but let's just do coach. They're using like actual speakers. Okay, so this is going to show you videos of people that have used the hashtag coach, or there's some type of coach. Okay, this is going to give you a space to do for creative ideas. Okay. All right. Now back down here, this right here, this is where it shows you all your notifications. Okay. So I'm not going to click on that because usually I don't open it until like the end of the day or whatever. Hold on. Somebody's trying to get in. Okay. But if you clicked on this here, it's going to show you one, people that commented on your video, two, anybody that anybody that has liked your video. If someone has done a duet to my video, like a side by side to me, it shows you in there. And then if you have messages in your inbox, like in your direct message, you're going to get to it there. Okay. Also, this is how you get to your personal page. You click on me, and then now we are on my page. All right. So this is obviously my picture, the people I follow, how many followers I have. This is how you can edit your profile. So one of the first things you want to do, of course, is setting up your profile, right? So we clicked on edit profile, of course, add your photo, add your name, and then make sure you go into username. Usually people use the exact same name as their username. Otherwise, if you don't edit your username, you're going to be user 12345699999, and people deem that as an account that they don't trust, right? So it's going to be hard for you to grow your account if you don't change your username. Okay. Also, you can add a bio. Understand that you won't get the clickable link in your bio until you hit 1,000 followers. Right? Once you hit 1,000, it immediately gives you a clickable link. Otherwise, you can just write it in your bio and it shows up there, but they just can't click on it. Okay. In addition to that, you can set up your Instagram in your edit profile. All you do is down here, you put your Instagram underneath there. And then when people are on your profile, you can be driving people to your Instagram, and it's clickable. Click there and it will take you either to your Instagram account or YouTube. Absolutely free and simple. Okay. Now here, this is where it shows you all of my videos that I have posted on TikTok. Now, this one right here, this is my drafts. This is a video that I have created. Like when my hair is like 8A, and then I'm gonna actually do a reaction of something different. It's gonna be to my hair. So you can record like 20 videos, 100 videos, and save them in your drafts, and then post them out at different times. Oftentimes people will ask, can you schedule posts? No, you cannot schedule TikTok posts. Unfortunately, you definitely have to post it yourself. Okay. But all of these are videos that I have posted to TikTok. Okay. Okay. If you have saved videos you want to go back to, they're all going to be right here under that button. So I'll click on that, and these are all the videos that I've saved. And I typically will save videos that I want to recreate or whatever. Okay. What else would I share here? Let's see here. Let's click on manage account. Oh, this is a good one. So as soon as you sign up for TikTok, you want to go ahead and get yourself a creator account. It's absolutely free. When you first start, you have a personal account, but you want to go to the little three dots in the upper right hand corner. And then usually on this screen, it's going to give you an option right around here that says switch to creator or switch to business account. Switch to creator account. That's going to give you access to analytics and give you access to be able to use the copyrighted music and all that type of stuff. Okay. If you don't see it on this screen, then you'll click on manage your account, and then you'll probably see it on this screen. See how I see it here? I can switch back to personal or switch to business. Then mine is under manage my account. Okay. Let's see. How can I show you guys analytics? Oh, so let's click on creator. And this is how it's going to show me all of my analytics. Okay. It will show me how many video views I've had over the last 7 days, how many video views I've had over the last 28 days. It will show me all of my followers, if my count is up or if it's down, profile views. It will show me how my content is doing. It will show me who my followers are, because brands oftentimes will reach out to you wanting to pay you for stuff, but they want to know what are your analytics, and it tells me how many of my followers are male, female, or what city, state, or country. It will show you what time they're active, very similar to Instagram. And then it's also going to show you what has happened on live stream. I haven't done a whole lot of lives lately because I've just been busy with our launch or whatever, but all that's down there. Okay. Once you hit a certain milestone in TikTok, they'll give you access to certain things. The TikTok Creator Fund is where they'll pay you like YouTube. As people watch your videos, they'll pay you, cents or dollars or whatever on that. And then you have to hit 10,000 followers, 100,000 views in the last 30 days, and be at least 18 years of age. I'm not in the Creator Fund because my experience was that once I entered the fund, my views went down. So I left the fund. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need your chimp change. I was like, I need the views. The Creator Marketplace, once you hit 100,000 followers, they give you, you can go into the marketplace. And so you set up a profile, and then brands can find you and start reaching out to you to want to do business with you and pay you for creating content with them. The Q&A feature, that's a slow rollout that they're doing. And so I won't even go into that yet, because like most people won't get it yet. I have no idea why I have it, but they gave it to me. There's all these other like things down here, but we don't have to get into all that. Okay. All right. So we are going to do some Q&A in a minute. But let's go ahead and go into actually creating a TikTok. And so the way you create one is clicking on the plus sign. And now you're here on this screen. Okay. So there's a lot of different things happening on this screen. So one, if you want to flip this around, you just hit flip. Weird. If you want to adjust the speed of a video, you click that. And what that's going to allow you to do is to either slow a video up or speed it down, or like when you're recording it, right? It's like you can do these things right here. Beauty mode, let's click on that. It definitely enhances a video for sure. Okay, so this is beauty mode on. I think I'm pretty no matter what, but this is beauty mode on, and then this is beauty mode off, right? So a little bit more of my, imperfections, okay? Then there's the filters, and that's if you want to just enhance thing or whatever, if you just want to. I normally don't do it. Also, there is the timer. This thing right here is extremely important because when you're creating content on TikTok, what you don't want to have happen is like you're trying to record a video, but you're like, but you also have to get in place. And so instead of you like trying to get in place or her get in place, you just use the timer. Okay. So you click on that, and now it's going to give you 3 seconds to get in place, or you click on 10 seconds and it'll give you 10 seconds to get in place. Right. So I'll show it to you. Let's see, 3 seconds. Right. So it just gives you a little bit of time to get in place, which is very important for TikTok because it's just important. If you wanted to upload videos to TikTok, you upload them right here on this screen. If you want to use TikTok's effects, you click on that, and there are a million effects, right? So there's that. A lot of girls will use this. If you want to upload a video, you use that upload feature there. What's if you want to do some kind of green screen where you have something behind you, you can upload an image back there. And then one of the more popular features of TikTok is this. So it's like you turn, it's like it's just I don't know what it is. We just have a thing about the darn face zoom feature, but there's a lot of different features on TikTok. Okay, let's get out of that. All right, now on TikTok, the most you can record is 60 seconds. So right now it's automatically set up at 15 seconds. If you want to do a longer video, then you have to move it from 15 seconds to 60. When you once you have 1,000 followers, then you can slide it over to live, and you're able to go live, right? And then you can have an image of whatever you want to have. Hold on. You can have an image of whatever up there. You can write a description of what's happening in your video. You can flip the camera. You can have effects. You can share the video. You can do all types of things. If you want to have a nonprofit like button and people can donate to a nonprofit while you're live, you can do that. It also shows you how many of your followers are currently active right now. Right now, it says I have 57,000 followers that are currently active. And then I just hit go live. It will give me a 3 second countdown, and then that's it. Okay, let's go back out of that. Okay, now let's go and actually create a TikTok, right? So, a couple things. One of the more popular things that I teach people is that, like, one of the ways to get your videos to go viral is to make sure you have trending sounds that are attached to your video, right? Oftentimes, people will try to record a video with a trending sound, but you have to record whatever you're going to say in your video first and then add the sound, right? And so, because it's one of the most popular things people want me to show them, I'll show you how to do that first. Okay. So, I'm going to record this video and then I'll show you how to add a sound. Okay. So, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 3 second timer so y'all can see me use it. And then we're going to stop. Okay. Oh, real quick. So because we're not going to record like a whole 15-second video, we're going to do like 7 seconds. All I would do is take this little red bar that's right here and I'm going to move it, right? I'm going to move it to like 6 seconds. And then it's only going to record for 5.9 seconds, right? So let's do that. And I'm going to hit start countdown. So this is how you record a TikTok video and add a sound to it to go viral faster. All right. So now the video is recorded. Okay. So now we can do a couple things. If I don't like what I did, I can hit the back button and start over. Or if I'm ready, I can just hit the red check mark. Okay. All right. So now on this screen, this is where I can do a lot of different things. I can do a voiceover here. I can change the sound of my voice here, where I can sound like a chipmunk, megaphone, all the things, right? But this is also where I add that sound, right? So I'm gonna click on that. And then if I want to use a sound that I've already saved to my favorites, then I'm just gonna click on the magnifying glass. And then I'm gonna click on favorites. And I'll choose the sound that I want to use, right? I'll just click on this one because it's the first one. So tapped on it and then red. All right. Now, if I want to be loud, like me, loud, and the sound of that audio lower, then I'm just going to click on volume. Original sound is me. I'll turn me up 100%, and I'll turn the added volume down to like 7. Okay. And so now I'm going to let you guys actually hear what this sounds like. Add a sound to it to go viral. So this is how you record a TikTok video and add a sound to it to go viral. Okay. So that's like if you want to talk and you want to add a sound to it, that's how you would do that, right? Also, but I'm gonna show you the other way, like if you don't want to talk over it and you just want to dance to it or whatever. But before we do that, let me show you how to add text. Okay, so there's a lot of different things you can do with text. Let's see. Okay, now you can obviously change colors, right? But then you can enhance it, right? So I'm gonna hit this button here. That's gonna enhance it that way. Hit it again, enhance it that way. Hit it again. Then there's that. So we'll just leave it there, and then I'm gonna add some more text and show you how to make it disappear. Okay. So oftentimes in TikTok videos, you're gonna see where we are. This text is saying this, and it disappears, and a new text pops up, and it disappears, and new text pops up. Well, the way that that happens is that here we have this first piece of text, right? I wrote the text and I left it there. Now I'm just gonna tap on it, and a screen pops up. A couple things can happen. You can do what's called text to speech. I'm gonna let y'all see what that is. Add a sound to it to go viral. Things you can do with text. This is how you record a TikTok video, right, and add a sound to it. So it's just a computer like talking like a whatever. And so I'm going to actually cancel that, but I'm going to show you how to make this text disappear and then this one show back up. So we just tap on that. And then now you're going to tell TikTok how long you want things you can do with text to stay up there. So we're going to have it stay up there for 2 seconds, right? And then we're going to tell it about leave it there. So we want leave it there to show up once things you can do with text disappears. So all I did was click on, let's do it again. I'm gonna click on that, set duration, and I'm gonna move the bar this way, and I'm gonna make leave it there to show up once the blue goes away. And then I'm gonna press that. That's it. Right. And this is a big thing that people do on TikTok. Right. And it just really enhances your video, honestly. Okay. So there's going to be a whole lot of questions, but I'm going to back out and do another one. So I'll just say this into drafts. And we're going to do another one where we actually use a sound and I just record over top of it. Okay. So we're going to click on the little check box down there. We're going to tap on sound and we're just going to use anything that's here. Like the busted challenge is a big thing that everybody knows about on Facebook and Instagram, but it started on TikTok weeks ago, like a month ago. And it's just,
that's what I'm talking about. I need a busted challenge. That's what I'm talking about.
Really. And it's just starting to like pick up on the other profiles, but it started on TikTok a month ago. Okay. So now the busted sound is up here, right? And so now we're wanting to record to the busted, right? They can't hear me, right? Because the sound is up there. All right. So here's how the busted challenge worked. Let me see. I'm gonna actually show you guys because some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the busted challenge. Let's see. There we go. So where's the original creator of this? This poor girl. She's getting like no press. Nobody knows she exists. But this girl got the most press for it, but she wasn't the creator of it. But I'll show y'all her anyway. Okay. And so how did they do that? This is how they did that. So we're just going to click on the sound. We're going to click on use this sound. And then we're going to click on the 3-second timer. And then you're just going to move this bar here to where you want the sound to stop. So you move it over here till it stops. And then they're just doing the in the bathroom type of look, and they're just whatever. And then once the thing stops, we'll just keep going. And then once the audio stops, then they go and they change clothes, get all made up, and they go back to the video, and then they do the second part, right? So I'll show y'all that. Okay, so we've recorded the video, and what most people would do is they'll hit the button, and they'll hit next, and then they'll save it in their drafts until they're all dressed up and they're ready to use it, right? So then all you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to your video, click on there. Here's the busted video, and you're gonna click on back. You're gonna click on continue shooting, and now you're ready to shoot the second look, right? So now you click on 3-second timer, but you don't have to do anything here because it's already ready, right? Okay, so here goes. See? And that's it. That's how you do the busted challenge. Like, and it's like all the different challenges. So if you say forget the busted challenge, I want to do something different. Well, most times with TikTok challenges, there's like some type of stop start like transition. Like there always is. Like right now on TikTok, the big thing is the silhouette challenge, which is awesome and also awful because some of these people don't realize that somebody's actually taking their images and doing bad things with them um, because of the internet is interesting. Let's see, so we can find one. Uh, Hold on, I can find somebody. This girl is actually wearing a bikini, which is great because you never know what you're gonna pull up when you pull up on a live training. Um, but this girl, she actually is pretty good with it, I think. Oh yeah. So she's actually wearing clothes. Just FYI. Put your head on my shoulder. That's the silhouette challenge, right? And so a lot of a lot of the men been like, I'm not doing no silhouette challenge. And so what I've been teaching the men is that you like come on screen in like your gym shorts or whatever, and when the screen changes, you got on a suit, or you just look better, right? And it's like, but you still get to be a part of like the trend or whatever. I did a trend once. I did the busted challenge. And when I dropped down, I only dropped down for like a second, and then the screen changed again. And I said, instead of me twerking, how about I help you get to $10,000 per month? And people were like, what? And my inbox went bananas because it was like I wanted to be a part of the trend, but I really wanted to take the trend for what I wanted to use it for, right? Like I did the silhouette challenge, and I'll show you how I did that one, and then we'll do some Q&A. Let's see, where is it? It was last week. Here it goes. Put your hold on my I don't know why I did that. Hold on. Sorry, it just Zoom just malfunctioned. Hold on. And then we're gonna go into Q&A in just a second. Okay, let's start over. Put your head on my shoulder. And basically, I'm just saying, I'll show you what I find hot at 39 years old. Because oftentimes people know that I'm single and all that. And I'm like, what I think is hot, instead of dudes sending me pictures of their package, show me you got some money, right? And I don't care about money, but it was still like funny for the challenge, you know? Put your head on my shoulder. And that video got 4,000 views, which is great, you know, to be a part of that challenge. And I didn't have to get naked, you know, like the rest of the teenagers did or whatever. Okay. Okay. So there's so much more that I could tell you. But one of the things about TikTok is that it's like a free creative platform, and they're pushing your videos out like crazy. Not only that, like you blow up for like some of the craziest things, you know, and when you're strategic. It's a great place to be able to drive people to your email list, to drive people to Instagram, to buy your products and all that, and for just content ideas. Because oftentimes, again, I will create content for TikTok, and I'll take some of that and I'll actually post it to Instagram Reels, and it does really well on Reels, you know. But TikTok at some point, it may not pick all the way up in 2021, but I guarantee you by 2022, 23, it's going to be like an Instagram. It's going to be like a Facebook where everybody is there. But for those of us that are like, look, I'm gonna jump on this now and be consistent with it, you're gonna be super thankful because there's a group of people that are glad that they jumped on Facebook when they did, that jumped on Clubhouse when they did, and that jumped on Instagram when they did. And so me, I was like, oh, I'm getting on this. I'm getting this moment, even though it doesn't seem like it's the thing. It is the thing. Pinterest pins, LinkedIn pins, Facebook stories, Instagram stories, YouTube shorts, all of that is about creative 15-second pieces of content, and TikTok is murder in the game for creativity. Okay, so let's do some Q&A.
I love it. I love it. So, anybody got a question for the GOAT? If you do, come off mute and just ask your question while you got her, and she'll definitely be able to answer it. Go ahead, Terrence. I see you.
All right. So I'm a web and graphic designer. I'm super creative. I'm super hard headed. And I like fidgeting with stuff until I make it mine, make it my own. What's the way to not do any of that? Because with all these options and features and choices and content and all that stuff, I can see myself being on my phone for an hour trying to make a quick 15-minute video, but wanting to look a certain way and all that. What strategies or what techniques or what do you suggest for a super creative person to be more functionable than sexy, I guess you could say?
Meaning, just to rephrase, is that what's a way for you to be efficient and not spend your whole life on TikTok?
Exactly.
Right. The number one way is to copy trends. Right. It's to see a trend that somebody that they're doing and ask yourself, how can I spin that trend for my business? And then just do it. Right. Like right before we came on, I did a 15-second TikTok. Boom, done. You know, and then right when we finish tonight, I will get up and I have something saved and I'll do it real quick and then I'll walk out of the office. Right now, granted, when you first start out, you're going to be like, what is going on? You're gonna be like figuring it out all these buttons because that's just what happens. The beautiful thing tonight is that y'all had me walk through. I didn't have nobody to walk me through all this, you know. But like the first couple, you are gonna be like, you know, and all that. But it definitely is going to be looking at what other people are doing and then just copying it, but using it for web design. Like there was a thing called what was that thing? It was some kind of trend at this summer, and I took it, and it was like it started out by saying, "Here's something amazing," and then the sound changed to being like, "This is really bad," and then I was like, "This is what it looks like when you work with a high level logo designer, and this is what it looks like when you do it yourself." Right. And it was a really bad logo, right? That our client had sent us. And the video went viral on like Facebook, Instagram, all the things because logo designers were like, yes, 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 we agree. So I just took what people were using for whatever the trend was and I flipped it for logo design. And that makes things so much easier. And what you'll notice is like majority of the people on TikTok are doing the exact same thing everybody else is doing, but they're flipping it to match whatever their thing is.
That helps a lot. It makes me feel as if like the content that I can make mine is already out there just for me to put my own
Exactly.
twist on it.
Exactly.
I like
Yeah.
that.
And you will have to spend time on the For You page sifting through content, like determining what it is. You'll have a million things saved to your favorites. You will, but you will always have content ideas for days. And it's a natural, normal thing to see somebody's content and go, oh, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Whereas Instagram or Facebook, people are going to like blackball you for copy. And it's TikTok is totally different. Yeah.
That was good, T. We'll make sure you're good.
Definitely. Got my notebook. Pen. Yep. Sure.
It's funny that you say that. Just take trends, because that's all I do, Queen, is take trends and flip them. So I did one with like Nike and New Balance. 'Cause I'm trying to land a New Balance contract.
Yeah.
Silhouette challenge. I just put in the beginning Nike, right, and then
Yeah.
when it dropped, boom, I put the New Balance fresh sneaker out.
Ah,
Just kind of trying to mix things up.
for
Definitely,
sure.
sure. Anybody else has a question? Better ask now. Go ahead, Vanessa. I see you, Queen.
Yes, I don't really have a question. I would say that one of the things that you said, first of all, thank you for the information.
Yeah.
So at first, when I started TikTok, I was struggling with editing, like doing the clips. So when you said when you first started, how, you're holding the camera and you're trying to click it, and then I'm trying to edit that out. But then you just said something about I never noticed or realized that I couldn't actually count myself down.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a big help, because I'm not gonna lie, that actually frustrated me when I first started doing the TikTok videos. I'm just like, you know what? I can't keep up with this, because it's like, how they got it so clean? Like, how can I cut my hand out so they don't see that I'm actually clicking it? And how can I transfer? And so that's gonna be a big one for me, because I never realized that number was sitting right that I can count down.
Yep.
So
I
thank
didn't
you.
do that for a long time. Yep. You're welcome.
Um, what I would ask is, how many hashtags should you use? And the hashtags that you use, should it be based on the content that you're delivering? So if I'm talking about graphic design, should it be everything graphic design and business, or should it be hashtags that's going to get me more so to the For You page?
So, okay, hashtags don't get you to the For You page, right? Everybody gets to the For You page. The moment you post a video, what happens is that TikTok sends it to these many people,
Mm,
right? And if it performs well, then they send it to another group of people. And then if it performs well, then they send it to more and more and more and more people. The hashtags actually cause you to reach a certain group of people, right? So when I'm talking about divorce, I will use divorced men, divorced women, whatever, whatever. And then the people that are usually interacting with that piece of content are usually people that have gone through divorce, or their parents have gone through divorce, or something like that. And then also what ends up happening is that I end up getting, because when you use hashtags, you're targeting people, but you're also receiving that content back. So I get more divorce videos, right? So if you're using the hottest hashtag of the day, which is silhouette challenge, right, on a piece of coaching content, right, then your video is going to people that interacted with the silhouette challenge, which may not be your targeted demographic. And then now you're getting more silhouette challenge content in your feed, right? And so, like, if you're talking about growing for your target audience, it's important to use hashtags for your target audience. People will use FYP all day long, but the downside of using FYP as a hashtag, which means For You page, is that if everybody's using it and you use it, you're going to get all this content in your feed that you're like, yes, you don't want to see. And it's because you put it out there and then TikTok gave it back to you. Yeah. And so how many hashtags, like the max characters for content in general in that space is 150. So I max out. I use a catchy caption, and then I max out with as many hashtags as I can put there.
I love it. I love it. This is good, y'all. Y'all are getting some heat from the GOAT. All right, everybody else good? I want to make sure, because go ahead, Willie.
Man, I ain't got no question. I just want to say, Miss Kelly, thank you so much, because for me, I don't have TikTok, and no, I mean TikTok. My bad. See, I got 4 girls. I can't keep up because they be running me crazy. So like, I just be like, okay. I felt like I was one of those people that didn't need it, and like, and it was only because I lacked the knowledge. And now that I have the knowledge of how to do it, and like just the simple stuff, you didn't did something to where I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and just step out on faith,
Yeah.
because you believe in God, I believe in God, and equal, we good. So I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I
Yeah.
just want to say thank you. I appreciate it, and I just look forward to being able to say, I learned from the best. So I think I'll be good.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much. Just make sure that you guys are consistent. Like, a lot of times people will get on TikTok and like, I'm not getting any views. And it's like, no, no, no. You got to be consistent and you got to keep going. Some people blow up in their first video and some people blow up after a while. Mine was after a while, right? My cats would go viral all the time. I couldn't go viral for nothing. Like I would post this. My cat would be laying on the bed and they would go viral. And I was like, what is going on? And I had to continue posting content. And so now when my cats go, when I post them, nothing happens with them because I've been consistent in TikTok. Like TikTok learned me who I am, who likes my content, and now they push out my content more. And so don't get discouraged if like, because oftentimes I hear people say, well, TikTok don't like Black people. Now, granted, TikTok has had some issues, some legal issues. They found out that TikTok, the algorithm was favoring young white women. Right, they found that out, and like it all got exposed and all the things. And it's like young white women, not just all white women, but like young white women. And so once they exposed it, like all this stuff just kind of came out or whatever. And so now they've got like the algorithm is like starting to do its thing again. You know what I mean? With everybody, like they're not like suppressing certain things, and it's awful that whatever was happening there. But I'm like, even when whatever was happening with their bias or whatever, I still kept creating because I'm like, people gonna want what I've got, and if I'm not at 1,000,000, okay, fine. But I'm at 100,000, I'm at 200,000, I'm at 300,000. I'm gonna focus on what I've got going, which is great. And then 400,000, I don't have 400,000 followers anywhere else but on TikTok. And so don't get discouraged. You got to just continue creating, get better, make your videos better. And you will gain an audience of people that want what you've got.
I love it. And last question, I'm gonna let you go. I don't want you to beat me upside my head, Kelly. So last question, right? We on TikTok, we're doing videos, we're consistent. What is something strategic that we can do to start building our business on there?
Yeah. So I would say from the get go, starting out with talking about what it is that you do as a business. Oftentimes, people will try to do things to go viral. And if they go viral for this wrong thing and they really want to talk about this, then they feel this pressure to go continue creating this type of content. But I encourage people to get on there and start posting at least once a day. If you have the capacity for 2 or 3 a day, then do 2 or 3 a day. Like do 7 to 8 second videos, max 15 seconds, because people's attention spans, right? But do it around whatever your business is. And when you are talking in your videos or whatever, say follow me on Instagram, say come and join my this and this or whatever. That way you start out immediately doing what it is that you want to be known for, and then TikTok people that want your content will keep receiving that content.
Man, I love it. I love it. That's why you are the GOAT.
Thank you.
So listen, y'all, man. Ms. Kelly, we thank you for coming here and just taking time out of what you're doing and just adding value to my community.
Yeah.
They all appreciate it. And, some of them are just starting with TikTok. But it's amazing to recognize people who are doing great things who don't get recognized for it. And I just want to recognize you tonight as stepping out on faith and being that effective leader and saying, you know what, Lord? If it work, it work. If it don't work, it work. But guess what? It's working for you.
It's working. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Any
I'm a risk taker. I'll do whatever he asked me to do. So, and TikTok was one of them.
Come on now, sister. Let's go. So, like I said, Queen, mi casa, su casa. If you ever need anything, let me know. I got you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yep. I think Art was trying to get in here.
Oh, yep. Okay. And also, Kelly, just tell them a little bit about more of the things that you got going on and some courses and stuff. Talk to them.
Yeah, for sure. So we have a course that actually opens up on Monday. We've done it a couple of times, but it's called Monetize the Talk. And it's basically where we walk you through the basics and then all the advanced strategies for building your business on TikTok. In addition to the course materials, we do 8 weeks of live group coaching. And so it's not like the basics on group, it's like the advanced stuff on group. And I think around week 3 is when we do live account reviews. So when people are actually posting their content and all that, we're live on group, and I'm like evaluating bios, like, hey, change that to this, do this, and really giving you constructive feedback on your videos. That way you can grow faster. Because like most of our private clients, like I think Natalie in 13 days, she gained 20,000 followers. And then Kayla just started with us, and she gained, I think she's at like 5,000 in the last 6 days. And so because it's like everybody's learning how to like grow. And so like when you're working with us one-on-one, like, well, in a group or whatever, you're able to do it a lot faster. And so that course opens on Monday. But if you want to get an email when it opens on Monday, you can we have a free tool, which is called TikTok for Newbies. You just go to tiktokfornewbies.com and put in your name and email. You'll get the free tool. And then Monday, when everything opens, you'll get an email saying, hey, there's Monetize the Talk. And then you can join us in the course. And the next time we'll open is like late April is when we'll open again for our next group of people. And that's it.
Man, y'all see how she take one thing and just stick to it? That's what we all got to do. That's it. Don't deviate from it. Stick with it, win or doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why, the Lord is blessing you with so many different opportunities, Queen. And I know this won't be the last time. I'm going to continue to connect with you and just keep doing what you're doing, Queen.
Oh, thank you.
It's amazing. But y'all go follow her on Instagram. Where can they find you at on Instagram, Queen?
Yeah, so I'm KeenyaKelly.com, Keenya Kelly everything. Like all of my social medias are Keenya Kelly, even Clubhouse, Keenya Kelly. That's branding.
Yeah. So y'all better make sure you get her. Cause I told her before y'all came, I said, I'm just glad I got you now before prices go up because I
right?
chewing up. So proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing, Queen, and let's get it. Everybody else, stay on.